Today we got as much confirmation as we could possibly get without it being an official announcement from Blizzard that the Tempest is the new class coming to Diablo Immortal. We have a list of all of the skills that are going to be released, plus the primary attacks and the ultimates that I'm going to share with you guys in just a minute. It all came from Reddit and a YouTube video that was posted about a month back in Spanish. I'll be linking both of those down below. Also, I want to take you guys through a few things in game today once we go through all of that Tempest talk. Keep in mind, guys, that I usually go live on Saturdays. I'm not sure, though, that I'll be able to go live today. If I am, it'll be a later tonight stream, so the best way to keep up with that and keep in touch with it is to subscribe so you don't miss out when we do go live. I always post that ahead of time so you guys have a heads up before I'm going live. All right, let's take a look at some of these skills to start some things out. Notice it says Character Tempest Attack, Wind Edge, and Character Tempest Attack, Wave Edge. Remember, we spoke about the Tempest having control of wind and water. What kind of confirmation is this? It is absolute confirmation. Also, take a look at the ultimates, Power of the Deeps and Piercing Gale. Now, we can make assumptions on what some of these things are going to look like. In my opinion, I don't need to sit and try and determine what skills will look like. I'm just really trying to determine, and I'm kind of excited to see that we pretty much know that the Tempest is what we're going to be getting inside of the game in what, June probably? That has been my prediction. All right, let's take a look a little bit deeper in here into all of the skills, and then I have something to talk about regarding these skills. First, Character Tempest is passive. Now, is that a skill, passive? Or, yeah, it is a skill. It says Character Tempest skill, and it's numbered passive. We have Tidal Rush, which is probably some type, I wonder if it's like a wave of blood, but with water. We have Zephyr Surge, Vortex, Cascade, which is probably something water related. Riptide, definitely something water related. Wind Walk, wonder if that's like a floating thing that like the Blood Knight will do. We got Storm Fury, Flowing Strike, Crosswinds, Breaker, Torrent, Squall, I like that, and Blade Dance. 14 skills. 14 skills. So when we come over here into game, and when I look at my character and I look at my skills, there are not 14 skills right here for all of us in Diablo Immortal. There are 13. So I think what this also does is I think this is confirming that we are going to be getting another skill for our characters, for all of the existing characters inside of Diablo Immortal as well. That's pretty cool as well because it just helps us build out a little bit more stuff with our current builds. But with 14 new skills coming, with the Tempest class of unofficially being confirmed through all of these data mines, this stuff looks actually really cool. Now, again, I need to preface here that this was not from Blizzard. Could this have been some really great ripoff and hoax that's going on? It could be, but with all of the evidence that we've seen along the way from the Tempest, including things that have been pulled from in-game, it looks like it's actually what we're going to be getting. So I'm excited about the Tempest. Question is it a class that you or I am going to switch to try out? This is an intelligence-based class. So I know a lot of people in my warband specifically, as Red October mentioned to me, everyone is strength-based. It's not bad to have an intelligence-based class in there as well to help even out the warband. All right, let's take a look at a few other things. So my Boon of Plenty expired today. I'm going to be re-upping it, but I wanted to take note here that notice on all of these stashes, it says that they're unavailable, they're invalid, but they are still holding my things. This is actually great to know. I'm not sure if you guys have purchased the Boon of Plenty, stored things in the slots that you get from purchasing the Boon of Plenty, and then worried that once it expires, what's going to happen to all your stuff that's in there when the slots are no longer available. Well, it seems that they are still able to hold your stuff, which is actually quite nice. So I'm going to be picking up the Boon of Plenty today, extending my month because I want that remote access and all of the rewards that we can get from it. Here, actually, for those that don't know what the Boon of Plenty is, I'll give you a little bit of a quicker look right here. Yeah, if it can load, there we go. Go to services, Boon of Plenty. It's going to give us all this great stuff. More orbs, this, a bunch of gems, some legendary crests. This is all brought to us over a month's time, or actually some of it you get it right now, the orbs and the familiar contract. And then you get additional 6 rows in your satchel, remote market access, market trading slots, and you get the extra 3 tabs of space in your stash. So it's kind of a must have in my opinion. Plus the rewards are great on top of the convenience extra benefits, so I'm a big fan of it. But inside of the game today, there was something I wanted to share with you guys. First of all, we do have a new event, the Rising Damnation, that just dropped in the game today. Again, nothing to be crazy excited about here. You just get tasks and you get rewards for your tasks. I like the rewards though. I'm always up for a Telluric Pearl and a Legendary Crest, so that's always nice. Today, kill 15 monsters, super easy. Collect 10,000 gold. Again, super easy. Nothing here is going to be that difficult whatsoever. Upcoming tasks, collect 100 gold and collect 10 pieces of equipment. That's literally 2 minutes of gameplay. Now, something I wanted to point out, in yesterday's video, I talked about how the Legions of Horror had some really good rewards. Here's another example of that. Not quite as good as the 300 battle point rewards I was talking about yesterday, but look at this, 80 battle point rewards just for completing 4 bounties. We know it takes us between 5 and 7 minutes to complete 4 bounties, and you're going to get 80 progression points on your battle pass, which is really nice. We're coming to, I think we have like 11 days left on our battle pass, about 12 days right now. For me, I'm still holding a bunch of my battle pass points right here, so I'm not putting as much into them. So I'd love to get to the end of it right here, be able to claim my cosmetic. Let's take a view of this thing. It's actually pretty decent looking. I'll be honest, I kind of like it. Little king-like. Looks better in game than I thought it did from those patch notes that we saw earlier. So those are a few things that are in game that we're going to be looking at and that I wanted to point out to you. And yeah, that's it I think for today, guys. Let me know what you think of the Tempest. Is it a class you're going to switch to? And do you want me to go live later tonight?